Welcome back to Lion Football and Head Football Coach Tim Clifton. I'm Cam Dow. I'm back here with Coach Tim Clifton and our preview of Saturday's 2011 homecoming game against the Wingate Bulldogs. Coach, it's homecoming, which is always special, but right now it's even more special. You got the two teams that are undefeated at 2-0 in the conference in this game. Also, the two teams are at the top in offense. And talk about the Wingate Bulldogs and what they'll bring.
Well, offensively, they bring a lot of experience, and they can score a lot of points, and they'll spread you out and throw the football, and then they can line up with two backs and run it at you, and they can run it at you with one back. I think they're the most versatile offense we've faced as far as able to run and throw. They can do both and do it well. And you look at their roster, and so many of the guys that are playing are redshirt seniors and sophomores and juniors.
Halfley's been there forever.
Yeah, it seems like he's been there 20 years.
Yeah, exactly.
And but they have a lot of experience, and you know, their scheme is a great scheme, and they do a great job of running.
It's a team that everybody's talking about. All they're 3-2. They're a tough 3-2. I mean, they went to Valdosta State, lost in double overtime, lost to a tough Albany State team, and then come to the Southland Conference, which none of those games are easy. So 3-2 right now is really good on that schedule.
Yeah, and they won 2 in the conference and beat Pembroke. Pembroke's on the
that's right. Yes, you're right.
Pembroke's been in the playoffs. They lost to Valdosta, which is one of the top teams in the country, and in 2 overtimes, and really had a chance to win the football game, and then they lost to Albany State at Albany, down in Albany, Georgia, and if you ever played down in Albany, Georgia, and in those areas, that's hard to play now,
right.
and they've played a tough schedule, and you know, they're a quality team that's been in the playoffs themselves. Wingate. So the record, you know. You look at the record, and I don't pay a whole lot of attention to that record because I look at who they played and then who they've beaten and who they should have beaten.
Right. Everybody, whether it be the newspaper, whether it be internet, whether it be me, is always going to is talking about the game. Everybody's undefeated, all that. What do you tell your kids right now? Is it just another week?
Well, you know, it's a big game. It's homecoming. It's Wingate, and yeah, it's a big game, but. We tell them, you know, the season's a journey, right. And this is just part of the journey. I mean, we're just barely halfway through the journey, and we've got a lot of work to do. And every game's important, but you got to play them one at a time, and then you know, then you evaluate it and move on.
Keys to the game sponsored by Mountain Credit Union. Mountain Credit Union, our community credit union. Coach, give us keys to victory. Saturday afternoon, 1:30 kickoff against the Wingate Bulldogs, homecoming 2011.
Well, I think one of the main keys is can we keep the football away from them? They've proven they're going to get their share of the points no matter who they play. So we've got to find a way to keep the ball away from them, and then we've got to win the kicking game. But I think you know, we can't beat ourselves, and you know, the other thing is turnovers. I think every game we've played this year, turnovers have been a major factor, and they always are in big games. So we've got to win the turnover battle, the kicking game, and time of possession.
I'll see you after winning Saturday.
Thank you.
All right. You've been watching Inside Line Football with head football coach Tim Clifton. Saturday's kickoff, 1:30. 12 o'clock is our In the Huddle on this Bojangles football Saturday. We'll have a extended In the Huddle. So 12 o'clock on In the Huddle on www.mhclions.com. If you can't come to the game, shame on you, because it's going to be a good one. But be here for homecoming 2011 against the Wingate Bulldogs. Kickoff is at 1:30. Glad you joined us tonight. For Tim Clifton, I'm Cam Dowdle. Have a good evening. We'll see you Saturday in Mirror Stadium for homecoming. The Bulldogs and the Lions.